Hello and welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm your astrologer and tarot card reader, Mary Trimble, here with your readings for April the 1st through April the 7th. And I want to thank everybody that liked, shared, commented, and also the new subscribers. It's interesting, I keep seeing this number 404, and I had 404 new subscribers last week, so yay. Very poignant. I'll tell you what it means another time, but it's all good. So if you're new, welcome. I'm so happy that you stopped by, and I really hope you enjoy these readings and that you'll come back. And if you are returning, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Now, what do I have to say? I'm starting a new format, because I'm always changing the formats, right? I'm going to do the horoscope first. I have been doing the horoscope, but I have been shuffling the cards, which I think is a little distracting. When I look back at it, I think it's distracting. So I'm going to just completely focus on the horoscopes. And then if you don't like the horoscopes, I'll put a time stamp and you can forward to the tarot reading. All right, guys? So thank you so much, and let's go to your reading, shall we? Hello Libra, and welcome to your horoscope section of your reading. And I'm sorry it's late. Please accept my apologies. I've been under the weather. I've had very low energy, so I've been trying to, get these done as fast as possible with what energy I have. So anyway, and nothing really significant happens until Friday anyway, so you've got plenty of time, so not to worry. Now, on Friday, April the 5th, we have the new moon in Aries. You could possibly meet someone new. Either it could be a new friend or a new lover. For some of you, you will likely be very excited about this new person, as they're all kind of shiny and bright and new and exciting, and you might have the impulse to kind of dive in the deep end and with this person, and as a result get in over your head. I want to sing that song, slow down, you're moving too fast. You gotta make the morning. I know, I can't help myself, darling. So it's really about slowing down, and it's going to be very difficult for you, because that energy, that passion, that fire of this new moon, right, it's emotional. You want to dive into those emotions, and without kind of any discernment. It's just that kind of impulsive way of doing that. So you just slow down, resist the urge to like become best friends with them over. It's kind of that you're going to feel like you've known them forever when you meet them, and that's great, that's wonderful, enjoy it, but don't become their best friends in one day, or a couple of days. Just take it slow, particularly if this is a lover. Now, on Saturday, the moon, oh my God, the moon cozies right up to Uranus. Where is it? Yes, in your health of transformation. So today you'll get a better read on this person as the moon moves into Taurus, it gets all close and cuddly with Uranus, and this is going to give you a grounding. It's going to make you feel a little more grounded than you were so high yesterday, you're on a high, and today you're going to be a little more grounded. You'll still feel emotionally up there and out there, but you'll be a little more grounded, and things may be revealed to you that weren't apparent yesterday, kind of thing, and you'll feel more rational and more balanced, and you'll be able to see this person in the light of day, if you will. Now on Sunday, Mercury is in a lovely relationship with Saturn. Mercury is your thought patterns and your communication skills, and Saturn is the structure and restriction and lessons and practicality, right? Balance at work and home is at the forefront of your mind. It's like you're really searching for that balance. You really need that balance with, you know, your home life and your life at work. So Saturn will definitely help you achieve that balance if you strive for it. So Libra, thank you so much for tuning in. Now let's go to your card, shall we? Hello Libra, and welcome to your tarot section of your reading. Oh, and we are, oh, 2 cards have already come out. One more card for Libra, please. One more card for Libra for this week. April, oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, interesting. Very interesting, Libra. Okay, these are clarifying cards. I have shuffled them off screen. Please clarify the High Priestess. There it is. Oh, please clarify the Ace of... There it is. And please clarify... Oh, didn't fall out. Please clarify the... Oof, 2 fell out, darling. There's clarification. Oh, okay, interesting. So, here are your cards. Now, the first card out for you is the High Priestess. Clarifying the High Priestess is the 6 of Wands. Then you have the Ace of Pentacles. Clarifying the Ace of Pentacles is the Hermit. The next card is the Moon. And clarifying the Moon are 2 cards. The Queen of Cups and the 6 of Swords. I have to remember to take photographs of that for picture in picture. Okay, so Libra, the first card out is the High Priestess. This is definitely a gift of intuition and psychic ability. Real gut instinct is coming through for you. The High Priestess is really giving you that gift of third sight, you know, if you will. So this is definitely happening with Uranus and the Moon involved. It's very kind of psychic abilities are all being enhanced for most of us. Now clarifying it, you have the 6 of Wands, which is celebration. So I feel that you are being celebrated. Something has kind of come to the end and you're getting accolades. This is public recognition. At the very least, you know, somebody saying how wonderful you are on social media, or a child saying you're the best mum, dad, aunt, uncle, you know, brother, sister, whatever it is, to the Academy Awards. I mean, it can be anywhere in between. So that's exciting. And the next card you have up, don't forget, really trust your gut feeling. Trust your instinct. Don't second guess it. If your stomach is doing somersaults, then you need to listen to it. Now the next card you have is the Ace of Pentacles. This is a wonderful opportunity. It's almost like, you know, I was walking my dog Sparky for a walk, and I was taking him for a walk, and I saw these lovely like sprouts of daffodils coming up. And daffodils are my favorite spring flower. And when I see the daffodils in the park, it's like, oh, spring has sprung, you know. So this is you seeing the fruits of your labor, the beginning of, it's almost like, you know, say if you're on your life purpose, or you're doing, you know, you've started a business and you're just starting to see the you know, the payments coming through. You're starting to see the potential. You're seeing the initial success, if you will. I just think that these are like the crocuses that come up in the spring, or the daffodils pushing through and coming out. So this is a beautiful beginning of manifesting, you know, your dreams. And clarifying it, you've got the Hermit. Now the Hermit, to me, he's, you know, he's retreated from society, right? And he's gone into a cave for like 6 months, or let's say 90 days, because that's what they did in the Bible, right? 90 days. And he retreats from society, and he's a voracious reader. So he's read everything, he's learned, he's so hungry for knowledge. So he just takes a break, and he just takes every piece of knowledge he can. He's not interacting with society, so he is in solitude. And what he does is he connects with the ethereal realm, and he has all this incredible wisdom, and he can be in the moment. And when he comes out, he's holding up this light which represents his mind. He's been able to separate himself from his mind. What we call in meditation the monkey brain, right? That constant chatter. Da, 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 da. You're not good enough. You're not, you know, you're too old, you're too young, you're too fat, you're too thin, you're too ugly, you're not smart enough, blah, 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 blah. And he is able to observe that mind, that monkey brain going by. He's able to observe it and not attach emotions to it, because this isn't, you know, I always say this, meditation isn't about controlling your mind. It's about not allowing your mind to control you and to take you on that roller coaster ride. So he holds the light up, and he holds the light up to show others the way. So this is it's kind of teaching. You know, teach what you know. Learn what you can and teach what you know. Always remain teachable. We are all students and we are all teachers, and we have to remain open to learning and then pass it on, pass the torch on. And this also for me means that there's a light at the end of the tunnel for you, Libra. I feel that you may have had some difficulty of late, and this is help coming through from you. And I feel that it's help from the ethereal realm for you, Libra. Now, the next card you have is the moon. This is, you know, the new moon's coming in. This doesn't surprise me. It's come up in a few readings. So the moon is very emotional, right? And it's longing, it wants more, and it sheds a light on something. I always feel that the moon kind of sheds a light on something. And also it's being aware of the shadows, right? And embrace the shadows. Don't be afraid of the shadow. Don't be afraid to look in the shadows, because some people, you know, just want to bathe in the moonlight, but they're a bit afraid of what's in the shadows. Don't be afraid of what's in the shadows. And you've got two cards that clarify the moon. And the moon also means intuition and psychic ability, which, you know, the High Priestess is definitely highlighting this week for you. The Queen of Cups, she is there to help everyone. And I always feel that, you know, she's also kind of, the moon can, what's the word I'm looking for, can dictate her moods. She's one of these people that just puts everyone else before herself. She helps everyone to the detriment of herself. So when she comes into a reading, it is saying that you really need to take care of yourself. Make sure that you get enough sleep and you are pampered, and your responsibilities are taken care of before you help someone else. You know, It's the old adage of being in an airplane, and you know, when the oxygen mask comes down, you have to put it on yourself before you can help anyone else. You could pass out before you get to anyone else. So it's important to really help yourself first when she comes in. Take care of yourself. And then you've got the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords, I feel, is that you're moving on. You've been in a place, I was getting that. You've been in a place that's been quite difficult for you, Libra, and there's been some pain there, and it's been discomfort. It's been discomforting, and it's not comfortable where you're at. And this, the Six of Swords, is saying that you are ready to move on, and you probably have a little fear about moving on. There is some kind of fear in your or trepidation about getting in this boat and moving on. But when the Six of Swords comes in, it's saying, look, get in the boat. You're going to calmer waters, to greener pastures. You know, don't stay here. And the fear sometimes is the fear of the unknown, because you don't know what's around the corner, right? Nobody knows what's around the corner. We can only guess. We know we can kind of work with some energies, but we don't know for sure what the future holds. So sometimes that can be, you know, a little fearsome for us. You know, it can be disconcerting for some of us, not knowing, not being in control of what's, you know, coming forward. But I have a feeling that, you see, that's why it's really important for you to meditate. The Hermit's coming in because you need to quieten that mind, that fear. You are being guided in another way. You're being guided on another path, Libra, and you really have to kind of listen to it. And by going in, and trust your gut feeling, because that's going to help. You need to get in that boat, and you need to move. You need to go. You need to go. You need to move on. Where you're at isn't working, and you are going to get, you are going to be celebrated when you do. You know, you have the Six of Wands coming in. That's a celebration of you. So you really need to move on. You need to move forward. I feel that you've been stuck in one place, perhaps complacency. Perhaps it's been comfortable for you to stay in one place. But now's the time for you to move and meditate, because you need to quieten the mind. And also, I always say, look, prayer is talking to God. Meditation is listening, right? So we have to clear the mind. How can we trust our intuition if our mind's so full of clutter, right? We need to declutter our minds. Libra, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you. Please don't forget to like this video, share it on your social media, and comment. I live for comments and feedback. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Also, don't forget to hit the bell, because I am putting out in the next week or two the video on your life purpose. And I'm going to release it as a premiere, and I'm going to watch it with you guys. So it'll be fun. I'll be there to answer any questions that you may have during it. So that's exciting. Libra, thank you so much. I love you all, and I'll see you next week.